With your motivational moment for today, I'm Chris Lanning, the Daydreaming Entrepreneur. Now today, I'm going to give you the actual date of this recording. I don't usually do that, but today is October 12th, 2018. I forgot the year. Anyway, the reason I'm doing that is because we just had Hurricane Michael roll through here in the Triad area of North Carolina yesterday. Now, why I make this significant is if you remember, about a month ago, I was talking about all the preparations we were doing for Hurricane Florence as it came and, well, frankly, devastated parts of North Carolina. But we prepped for days. The milk was gone, the bread was gone, trying to find ice was ridiculous. They canceled school for 2 days, even though they ended up being gorgeous days. We had everything tied down, ready to go, ready for that hurricane. And while it devastated a lot of North Carolina, in our particular area, barely made an impact. A little bit of rain, never lost electric. It was almost like it didn't happen. Now, Michael was a little bit different story. That hit way down in Florida. We expected to get some rain from it, but we really weren't planning on anything else. In fact, when it rolled through yesterday, they still had school. By the time school got out, it was heavy rains, torrential rains. Streets were flooded, roads were flooded, creeks were flooded. Even here at the house, you can't really see, but down there, we actually had water coming all the way up to the lower edge of our yard. There's a creek way back there that we can't even see normally, and it was completely flooded almost up to our yard. We lost power. We've now been without power almost 18 hours. And they're talking about possibly another day or two before we get it back. The thing was, we were not prepared for this one because we didn't expect it to be anything. And that's the point I'm trying to make today in our businesses and in our lives. There are things that we see coming our way and we try to get prepared for them. We do everything we can to prepare for them. They may or may not happen, but we prepare for them. But sometimes there's events coming along we're not expecting to be trouble, and suddenly they are. And we find ourselves unprepared. So what do we do about that? Well, the best thing we can do is to kind of think about them ahead of time. Even if we're not expecting it, let's kind of role play. Let's think of worst case scenarios and put in procedures and policies on how to deal with it. I'm under a lot of deadlines today, and the truth is, I don't have power, which means I don't have a computer, I don't have internet. I'm kind of stuck. Now I'm thinking about trying to see if I can go a place that has power and get some work done, but it's not going to be easy. But the thing is, I'm having to think about it now when I'm in the midst of it rather than having prepared for it in advance. So as you get your day started, hopefully you're not dealing with any of this stuff, but just think about those types of things that could have possibly happened and start making plans on how you would deal with that in the future. Whether it's keeping emergency kits around your house all year long to be prepared if something like this comes up, always making sure your cell phone charger blocks, are all powered up and ready to go at a moment's notice. You know where your flashlights are, that you've got spare food and water. Just make sure that you are prepared for whatever life throws at you, because you don't want to have to do it once it happens. With your motivational moment for today, I'm Chris Lanning, the Daydreaming Entrepreneur. Now get to work and start daydreaming.